Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
Good morning. Emaad Akhtar here with Dan Ko. Dan is presenting Companies to Watch. How are you, sir?
Good morning. It's a nice Tuesday we're looking at. I'm feeling good so far. We're on to the second day of the work week.
Yeah, feeling good about the fact that you're going to miss the incoming monsoon surge?
Oh, yeah. I'm
lucky
quite
boy.
glad. I'm quite glad because I'll be flying away tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We're going to miss you,
I'll
man.
be missing. Oh, yeah. I'm going to miss you too.
Do send us some pictures.
I'll video call you. I'll FaceTime you. Okay.
At the right time. You know, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try to plan my schedule. Okay, welcome to Companies to Watch. That's a segment where we stock you up with ideas of listed companies that will call for your attention. So we're looking at market trends and risks that might be overlooked, and as well as hidden gems and warning signs to steer clear of. So 8855-0893. Tell us whether you think it's going to be a hot or not. Okay, Emaad, now, do you consume like snacks or maybe sodas?
Sodas, not really. I used to when I was a kid. I would say the only thing I consume right now that's close to like carbonated drink is 100 plus.
Oh,
after like a long solid tennis session. Just to replenish the salts.
Yeah.
Or Pocari Sweat, actually.
That's nice, yeah. But I like the fizziness of it, the soda, you know, and I think Pocari Sweat lacks a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So 100 plus, I would prefer that very much so. Okay, what about snacks like, I don't know, chips? Do you fancy them?
Nowadays, I've kind of cut out a lot of this processed garbage, but I do like the odd...
You must be fun at parties.
Oh, it must be fun at parties. I do like the odd Dorito chips at parties, Dan.
Oh, Doritos. You know
Dorito
where
chips
we're going, right?
dipped in some cheese.
Oh. Now, do you know the parent company of Doritos?
Oh.
Fritos.
Oh.
Lay's, Tostitos, Sun Chips, and my favorite, Ruffles.
Does it start with a P and end with an O?
No, it ends with an I. Pepsi.
Oh, I said PepsiCo.
Yeah, that's
Technically,
fine.
I'm right,
right,
Dan?
Yeah, PepsiCo is correct, and that's the company that we're turning to today. And it's a company whose products have been enjoyed by consumers like us more than 1 billion times a day in more than 200 countries and territories across the world. So, of course, they're known for their brands like Doritos, Fritos, and soft drinks like Gatorade, Mountain Dew, and other namesake Pepsi brands
I loved
as well.
Mountain Dew back in the day.
It's really sweet, though.
Yeah, but as a kid, you know?
It was nice. It was a nice sweet treat that you would get, you know, especially after being in the hot sun for in the afternoon. But yes, the reason why I'm turning to them is because, Emaad, I know you're a little bit more health conscious today.
Yeah.
And that is why it looks like Pepsi is giving you an alternative.
Oh.
They're going to be acquiring Poppi. I don't know if you heard of that brand. And it's basically a prebiotic soda brand.
Interesting.
And they will be acquiring it for almost $2 billion. And this is their latest venture into the healthier soda category, reflecting an increasing demand among younger consumers in the US for such products.
Okay, I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Healthy and soda sounds like an oxymoron. So tell me what is so good about this new soda that they're buying up?
Well, basically, according to them, they claim that they've only got, 5 grams of sugar in them.
Okay.
And aside from that, they've got fruit juice, prebiotics, apple cider vinegar, and it's basically low calorie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a low-calorie beverage that would pretty much allow you to enjoy the taste while not gaining the weight at the same time. So this might be something that people who are a little bit more health conscious, who are a bit more weight conscious might consider.
Give it a try.
And that might, you might even want to give it a try. Poppi, that's Poppi. And if you look on their website, they've got tons of flavors from the likes of wild berry, lemon lime, ginger lime, orange cream, cherry cola. Cola. Oh, not cola. Strawberry lemon. So as you can see, it sounds like it's quite a huge venture into the health section. And in fact, this company has been featured in Shark Tank as well, which has been giving it some prominence over the years. And they've also received some funding from CAVU Consumer Partners. So and this pretty much, is in line with their plan and their transformation strategy to meet growing consumer demand as the world starts to become more healthy and they start to produce more wellness products as well. So that being said, if we look at how Poppi has performed over the years, by 2023, Poppi's annual sales have reportedly crossed over $100 million.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, and here's the thing. They've made it in the second straight Super Bowl appearance with an ad during the big game, and I would assume that would be a huge hit for them.
That's the yardstick of a good company.
Exactly.
If you can make it in an ad at the Super Bowl, you've made it.
Exactly, and it shows how deep their pockets can go to reach an even wider audience. But they've also received some backlash that's worth mentioning. For example, the company said that apparently they claim to give certain or specific health claims that at least some professionals have said that they actually weren't as healthy as its packaging had claimed. So with the return of the volatility in the stock market, this might be an area where you might want to consider. I mean, of course, just thinking about Poppi's controversial claims, putting that aside, it is still a healthier approach that they're taking with lesser sugar in your soda. And, as we're seeing a lot of volatility in the market, investors have fallen back into, sturdy consumer staple businesses like Pepsi, especially the one that can pay out predictable dividends. In fact, Pepsi, in their recent report, they have announced that they will be rewarding investors with ample cash returns thanks to efficient businesses. And they're also one of the few stocks that are one of the relative winners of 2025, with shares slightly up, even as the S&P 500 index dropped by 5%. The company is also planning to spend about $7.6 billion on dividends in 2025, along with a $1 billion stock buyback spending. Now, it's also worth noting as well that their management team had forecasted another year of low single-digit revenue gains in 2025 after organic sales rose by just 2% last year. It's meager considered, or at least compared to the likes of its competitor like Coca-Cola, who's been performing in the double-digit range. That being said, I'm probably still going to go with a hot in the name of defensive nature.
Okay.
In the name of how, or at least how sentiments are like in the current stock market that we're in. So that's my verdict for today. What's yours?
I'm going to go with a warm, especially given that you said the company faced, it was a class action lawsuit that alleged that the drinks weren't as healthy as its packaging claimed. And I think when a new brand comes onto the scene, this is a big deal. It takes time for it to reach the market, right? For people to understand its true benefits. So I'm going to go with a warm.
No one likes a warm soda, Emaad.
But you're going to have to deal with it.
You're in line with most consensus ratings. TipRanks, Yahoo, and Barron's, they're all giving it a warm rating as well. They're telling us that it's going to be at least a hold for them as of the 18th of March. And that would pretty much do it for today's analysis of Pepsi. Now, did you know what Pepsi was called originally?
No idea. I don't remember.
Pepsi Cola was once called Brad's Drink.
B-R-A-T?
B-R-A-D.
Brad's Drink.
Yeah, because the inventor of Pepsi Cola was a druggist in North Carolina named Caleb Davis Bradham.
Okay.
Now, then he began selling back in 1893.
Yeah.
And then, it was basically a mixture of sugar, water, caramel, lemon oil, and tons of other ingredients. Now, a few years later, Bradham renamed the drink Pepsi Cola because he believed that it helped to stave off dyspepsia. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
Which is basically indigestion.
Right? Did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
So why was the Pepsi employee fired?
Because his personality was too fizzy.
He was tested positive for Coke. Okay. Did you hear about the guy who got hit with a can of Pepsi?
I did not.
He was lucky it was a soft drink. And that's all we have for Pepsi.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.